In the intricate dance of modern society, politics, money, and free expression are three powerful forces that constantly interact, shape, and reshape the world we live in. Each of these elements holds significant influence on its own, but when intertwined, they create a complex web of relationships that drive societal change, policymaking, and public discourse. Understanding how these forces interplay is crucial for grasping the dynamics of contemporary governance, economics, and civil liberties. The power of politics. Politics is the mechanism through which societies organize power, make decisions, and govern themselves. It encompasses a broad spectrum of activities, from the creation of laws and policies to the administration of public services and the representation of citizens. At its core, politics is about power, who has it, who wants it, and how it is used. In democratic societies, politics is ideally a reflection of the will of the people. Elected representatives are supposed to serve the interests of their constituents, and the rule of law ensures that power is exercised within a framework of fairness and justice. However, politics is often influenced by various factors, including ideology, public opinion, and, significantly, money. The influence of money. Money, often referred to as the lifeblood of politics, plays a critical role in shaping political outcomes. Campaign financing, lobbying, and political donations are key ways in which money enters the political arena. Wealthy individuals, corporations, and interest groups use their financial resources to support candidates, advocate for policies, and sway public opinion. This financial influence can be both direct, through donations and funding, and indirect, through media ownership and advertising. The relationship between money and politics raises important questions about equality and fairness. When money wields significant influence over political decisions, there is a risk that the interests of the wealthy will overshadow those of ordinary citizens. This can lead to policies that favor the rich and powerful, exacerbating social and economic inequalities. Transparency and regulation are essential to ensure that money does not undermine the democratic process. Free expression, the cornerstone of democracy. Free expression is a fundamental human right and a cornerstone of democracy. It encompasses the freedom to speak, write, and express one's views without fear of censorship or retaliation. Free expression allows for the exchange of ideas, the challenging of authority, and the holding of power to account. In the digital age, the platforms for free expression have expanded dramatically. Social media, blogs, and online forums provide unprecedented opportunities for individuals to share their views and mobilize others. However, these platforms also present new challenges, including the spread of misinformation, hate speech, and the influence of money on digital discourse. The interplay, politics, money, and free expression. The interaction between politics, money, and free expression is dynamic and multifaceted. Each element influences and is influenced by the others, creating a complex web of relationships that shape the public sphere. Campaign financing and political speech. One of the most direct ways in which money influences free expression in politics is through campaign financing. In many countries, political campaigns are expensive endeavors, requiring substantial funds for advertising, travel, staff salaries, and more. Candidates and political parties rely on donations from individuals, corporations, and interest groups to fund their campaigns. This financial dependency can create a situation where politicians feel beholden to their donors, potentially prioritizing their interests over those of the general public. Campaign financing regulations vary widely across countries. Some nations have strict limits on donations and spending, while others have more lenient rules. The United States, for example, has seen significant debate over the role of money in politics, particularly following the Supreme Court's Citizens United v. FEC decision in 2010, which allowed for unlimited independent political expenditures by corporations and unions. Proponents argue that this decision protects free speech, while critics contend that it gives disproportionate influence to wealthy entities. Lobbying and policymaking. Lobbying is another avenue through which money impacts politics and free expression. Lobbyists, often representing business interests, advocacy groups, or other organizations, seek to influence legislation and policy decisions. They do so by providing information, expertise, and sometimes financial support to politicians. While lobbying is a legitimate part of the democratic process, ensuring that policymakers are informed about various perspectives, it also raises concerns about unequal access and influence. Effective lobbying requires substantial financial resources, which means that well-funded interests can often have a louder voice in policy debates. This can result in policies that reflect the priorities of the wealthy and powerful, rather than the broader public interest. Media ownership and free expression. The ownership and control of media outlets are crucial factors in the interplay between politics, money, and free expression. Media organizations play a vital role in shaping public opinion, providing information, and holding power to account. However, when media ownership is concentrated in the hands of a few wealthy individuals or corporations, there is a risk that media content will be biased towards their interests. Media moguls can use their platforms to support certain political candidates or policies, effectively using their wealth to influence public discourse. This can undermine the diversity of viewpoints and limit the free expression of alternative perspectives. Ensuring a pluralistic media landscape, with a variety of independent voices, is essential for a healthy democracy. Digital platforms and the role of technology. The rise of digital platforms has transformed the landscape of free expression, politics, and money. Social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube have become major venues for political discourse, campaigning, and activism. These platforms offer new opportunities for individuals to express their views and engage in political activities, but they also present significant challenges. One major concern is the role of money in digital advertising. Political campaigns and interest groups can use targeted ads to reach specific audiences, often using sophisticated data analytics to tailor their messages. This can create echo chambers, where individuals are only exposed to information that reinforces their existing beliefs, potentially polarizing public opinion. Moreover, the algorithms that govern social media platforms often prioritize content that generates engagement, which can include sensational or misleading information. This raises questions about the responsibility of tech companies in curating content and the need for regulation to ensure that these platforms do not undermine democratic processes. Balancing free expression and regulation. Balancing free expression with the need to regulate the influence of money in politics is a delicate task. On one hand, it is essential to protect the right of individuals and organizations to express their views and participate in the political process. Transparency is a key principle in achieving this balance. Clear disclosure of political donations, lobbying activities, and media ownership can help ensure that the public is aware of who is influencing the political process. Robust regulations and oversight mechanisms are also necessary to prevent corruption and maintain the integrity of democratic institutions. The interplay between politics, money, and free expression is a defining feature of contemporary society. Each of these elements holds significant power, and their interactions shape the public sphere in profound ways. Understanding this complex interplay is crucial for safeguarding democratic values, promoting equality, and ensuring that the voices of all citizens are heard. As societies continue to evolve, finding the right balance between these forces will remain a central challenge for policymakers, activists, and citizens alike. Thank you for joining us on this financial journey. We hope today's insights have added value to your financial literacy. Remember, financial success is a journey, not a destination. If you enjoyed today's content, don't forget to hit the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe for more insightful videos.